Late night screen glow bright, YouTube streams rolling through the fight. Batman's brooding, Superman flies, Iron Man's tech, Wonder Woman's stride. Nerd unite tonight, all things nerdy in the spotlight. Movies, games, capes and fly. Nerds unite tonight. Nerds unite tonight. Spiderweb swinging, Captain Shield thrown, Disney dreams where the magic's grown. Pixel battle, stories unfold, drum flies loud, stories told. Hit play, hit pause, rewind, talking nerds, no need to find. Nerds unite tonight, all things nerdy in the spotlight. Movies, games, capes and fly. Nerds unite tonight. Heroes clash, villains fall, geeky hearts answer the call. Popcorn spills, controllers break, talking shop till the daylight wakes. Lights go down, screens ignite. Grab your gear, it's nerdy night. Pixel sparks, movie reels collide. The nerds doing nerd things. We're here, we're live, we bring the screams. Movies, games, the wildest dreams. The nerds doing nerd things. Controllers smash, popcorn flies. Critics clash, theories rise. Laugh or rage under neon skies. The nerds doing nerd things. We're here, we're live, we bring the screams. Movies, games, the wildest dreams. The nerds doing nerd things. The nerds doing nerd things. Push play, no pause, just ride. We'll take you deep inside where stories rule and pixels thrive. The nerds doing nerd things. The nerds doing nerd things. We're here, we're live, we bring the screams. Movies, games, the wildest dreams. The nerds doing nerd things. The nerds doing nerd things.
Spoiler warning. The contents of this podcast
may ruin your television show, movie, comic, cartoon, book, or life. It is your decision to continue to watch or listen to this episode. Here are your hosts, A.J. Coppola and Susie Cromwell James.
Hey there, the name's Nukem, Duke Nukem, and you're watching the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. For some unknown reason, enjoy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Roast of AJ. Episode 2 of House of the Dragon Season 3. It's going to divulge into a lot of things like it always does. But welcome, everybody. This episode was labeled Queen's Landing, and just...
AJ, I have a question for you.
We're starting already?
Where's your coffee?
I don't have I have alcoholic coffee. Not
That's
coffee.
not
but it's
coffee.
alcoholic.
You know, you gotta watch the Drew Carey show because they have beer flavored coffee. It's called Buzz Beer.
No. I probably should watch a Drew Carey show anyway, because I know you were watching it a couple days ago in our Discord.
It's
But
great.
Queen's
The Drew
Landing,
Carey show, it's actually pretty good.
the fallout from episode 1, and this episode picks up right where episode 1 ends. Jace is brought back.
Episode 1 makes you go, I don't know if I should keep watching this. And episode 2 says, I'm back in.
If you see Jace brought back to life, I'm coming through this.
This is the hot tag episode of this season, I feel like.
No, what would have been funny is if we already got that Night King, Ice King kind of stuff, and he just right up like the Undertaker, just yep. Hello, mother.
Hello, father.
But no, in this episode, it, like I said, right from where the first one leaves off, and we see the fallout of Jace dying, on how it's affecting Rhaenyra, and she goes into full doesn't want to believe what she's seeing, shutdown mode, complete Windows, dun 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 dun. But that then starts a full chain reaction of what is going to happen throughout this episode, because I think it, for the most part, hastens everything to what they wanted to do. What did you guys think of the fallout just early in this episode of how everybody, Dragonstone, is now adapting to Rhaenyra being like how she is? Because until Daemon gets there, she's a shut-in, mourning her son, and nobody knows what to do, basically.
As a mom, and I'm not gonna say every mom's gonna react the same way, but I feel like if the same thing happened to Evie, who's my oldest, well, my only child, but my oldest.
I thought we were breaking news there for a second, because I was like,
No.
she usually
But
tells
no,
me
it's
things
like-
first.
I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Well, for all intents and purposes, she's the
This
only
is-
child, but she's also
this
the
is like-
oldest. So
This
there
is
you
like
go.
the TikTok trend where you introduce your current wife or husband as my current husband.
I'm waiting for my husband to do that to me. Like
Oh.
I'll be ready.
I know.
I just
It's gonna happen one day and I'm just gonna lose it. But I can say that I have had nightmares where I thought I would have woken up and, Evie would be gone. I kind of feel like I would be the same way as Rhaenyra. I would be
Wait.
comatose, shut in, like, you're not getting me out of my bed for a long time.
I mean, I could tell you a time where
well, stop
Jessica
worrying
was
about.
sleeping.
If you stop worrying about her, you won't have those dreams. The dreams where you constantly are thinking of somebody else.
Oh,
If
okay.
you are worried about them, is the concept.
That normally, unfortunately, these dreams were coming about when another family member of mine was
Yeah.
dying. So
Understood. And you said, I love how you said that she went away. When they get to 13, you're gonna wish they go away. Just go away.
mine's 2.5, and I think I have tried to tell her that more often than not. The other day, she has a little iPod thing that she uses at my mom's house for music, and she walked over because she couldn't get it to work. So she's starts with tapping me gently with it, going, Mama, fix, Mama, fix. All of a sudden, she whacks, like, wails on me with it. And I just looked at her and said, go away.
Mom, mommy,
Like, go
Mom,
away.
Oh,
Mom,
no.
no,
So
please.
continuing on, we see Reyna goes to the Vale and asks for asylum after what she's done. She shows up with Sheep Stealer, and as a bargaining chip for asylum, haven't you guys wanted a dragon? And they still turn her away, knowing exactly what would come to the Vale if she stayed. And do you know how much you have to screw up, especially in this universe where everybody wants a dragon, to say no, I don't want a dragon, because the ramifications of what happened? She is screwed.
She did not follow orders.
And in a way, I kind of feel bad for her because she was promised a dragon. She was promised so much, and still, it felt like she was forgotten about. So I can see why she went this route. I
think
just
I don't think it
she's
was
in
much,
so much trouble now.
I don't think it was so much that, like, she was forgotten about as much as she wanted to do what she could to help. She wanted to feel useful.
But that's the thing. She finally had a way to be useful and had no clue how to control or be useful in that moment.
You didn't tame because Sheep Stealer is wild still and not listening to your commands. And you didn't take the time to work with Sheep Stealer.
Like giving somebody a standard vehicle, not showing them how to drive standard. They have the
Pretty
vehicle.
much.
They just don't know how to use it.
Exactly. And you expected to go out in a massive ships and not attack other dragons? Like,
Sheep Stealer has no clue who friend or foe is.
exactly. To him, everyone is foe.
As we find out. So as the episode progresses, Damon is celebrating their victory, and he's given this note that he needs to return to King's Landing and help, not King's Landing, the Dragonstone, to help Rhaenyra take King's Landing. At that point, we're getting to it's happening, and I didn't realize we were going to get it this episode. I thought right before they get to King's Landing, they would fly above, and you would see it in the background, and then black screen. They've done it before.
That was a really small lion's head on the steak.
Yes. Can we talk about Corlys though for like a minute?
He was my next one. He's alive! He's alive! Thought he was dead. He's alive!
The sea snake can't die. I
kind of figured that. They didn't show him die. He wasn't dead.
And he has the best line, I feel like, in all of Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. It's after the Battle of the Gullet. He then says, as he does in the book, so I'm happy they brought it over, if this be victory, I pray I win. I never win another. And for somebody who has conquered so much, who is as lethal as a commander as he is, for him to say, I'm out, I'm done, I never want to be in one of those again. I feel like it shows kind of wisdom on his end. It's like, we've won, but what have we won?
It's the true meaning of nobody ever wins a war. There's never a true winner of a war.
And in that,
in this case, a battle.
And in that moment, when he recognizes his son, who he's basically forsaken his whole life, and the thing I need to do now is give you my last name. And I was like, dude, that's all he ever wanted. And then the guy says, dude, that's all I ever wanted.
Yeah, no amount of gold would ever compare to the name. Somewhere around exactly
the writing in this episode, as we're gonna say a lot with this episode, was phenomenal. The music, phenomenal. But it's showing that the pieces are starting to form to go against Aegon, Aemond, and the Greens. As we're going to see later on in my notes list. But so far, the episode is progressing well. There's no downtime. There's nothing where I immediately went to my phone like I did last week. Wow. Was the episode keeping you guys entertained as well?
So the episode was keeping me highly entertained, but I would like to point out something.
Yes.
Your shirt contradicts the fact that you took notes.
Do I have another shirt down here? Because it seems to be really distracting.
And God, please don't take the shirt off. I don't need the Italian hamburger.
I'm just referring to the fact that Stitch is like the king of chaos.
I love
and
the
you
fact
took
that you're
notes
wearing.
for organization.
Wait a minute. I love the fact that you're not wearing them cheesy ass orange shorts tonight.
I went and cut the grass in them, so I had to change.
Oh darn!
And then the minute I finished the grass, the heavens opened up, and I was like, "Thanks, I appreciate that."
So, yeah, no, AJ, I was literally sitting here, and every time you mentioned notes, I'm like, but you're wearing Stitch.
I am. Note to self: don't wear any Disney merch. Don't.
No, note to self, specifically don't wear Stitch.
So, what do you think's gonna happen with King King Aegon, and Laris now that they've escaped? Where do you think they're going? Because we don't see them after that in the episode. Once they said, "Let's head to the woods," that's it. Where do you think they're going?
Aegon has a goal. I don't remember where he said, but he has a goal of where he wants to go, of a place that's loyal to him. Which does not match where Laris wanted to go. Because Laris wanted to go to the coast. And Aegon's like, no, we're gonna go this way through the woods. Because let's traipse
Through the
across
woods and over the hill to Grandma's house we go.
Oh, no.
Yeah, let's go to Grandma's house where we have millions of people who want my head on a spike.
1,000,001. Hello.
Like, that seems to be the smartest move. Okay, Aegon. I don't know. Aegon, he really showed it last season, but like every time he opens his mouth, I'm like, can you get stupider? Is it possible?
He's got fake big balls.
He's got fake big balls and he wears them on his sleeve.
His head looks like a big ball.
That too.
Yeah. If you paint it green, he could be Megamind. Or not green, blue.
Oh,
But-
I was the one colorblind.
Well, then it flashes back to Dragonstone. Daemon has now officially arrived to help Rhaenyra. But first, he needs to get her out of bed and willing to fight. They both know about Sheepstealer. Are you surprised at all that her sister didn't throw her under the bus? About
No.
who was riding Sheepstealer?
I don't know that she knows.
I know Jace did.
Jace did. I don't know that she knew.
Yeah, I would say I didn't think she knew.
Okay. When do you think we're gonna find out that Rhaena, or when do you think Rhaenyra or Daemon are gonna find out that Rhaena is the pilot of Sheepstealer? And how do you think they're gonna react to that?
I'm never sure what
Well,
Daemon.
when she's talking it over with Damon, I know she talks about the wild dragon, but doesn't she already refer to who was on the dragon?
No.
She
Or
just
does she
refers to
not?
the name.
She just refers to the dragon.
Yep.
Yeah. She
Okay.
knows Sheepstealer was there with
Yeah.
a rider, but they don't know who the rider was.
Knowing how Game of Thrones and everything else along with it works, it'll be when everybody's come back together at some point where they're all on good terms, and then it'll show up that
I mean,
they find out that she was the one on sheep.
I feel like they're gonna find out before then. There's gonna be something quirky. And I think it's gonna be Rhaenyra that finds out and not Daemon. And Rhaenyra might take it better.
I hope she
Then-
hits the first swing this time.
I don't think she's going to behead Reyna because I think she's going to recognize that Reyna was inexperienced. She's going to get reprimanded and disciplined because she was not where she was supposed to be, but I don't think she's going to get beheaded.
But her being there possibly caused Jace's life, and I think that's what Rhaenyra's going to see.
Rhaenyra is absolutely going to see that, but I think Rhaenyra she goes in waves because you see her be the disciplined ruler that she needs to be, and she sees all sides. And then you see her be the volatile Targaryen, where
Yeah, but we all know when it comes to Targaryen women, when it comes to family and in that sense, they see red no matter what. So she's going to be the happiest of happy moments right before she finds out that it's her. And we're going to see the flip of the switch and she's going to go
well,
postal.
yeah, well, Reyna's also family, so it does change things for Rhaenyra a little bit.
Now we flip back to. Oh, go ahead, continue.
It's not like her brothers who usurped her.
So now we flip back to King's Landing. Lord Jasper knows about Alicent being a traitor, and one of the probably most disgusting scenes. At least nothing happened. He was going after that ass.
I'm more concerned that you call this the most disgusting scene.
One of. I don't know. It's something about SA is kind of weird.
I will agree to that point, but I will say the most disturbing scene so far is the whole toes thing that we saw in season 1.
I'm happy I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what I thought of. First thing I thought of.
But the guards and the Grand Maester show up and then arrest Lord Jasper. Go ahead, Ryan. You gonna talk about what happened in season 2 that surprised all of us?
This between the 3 different Game of Thrones shows, this show is by far the show that shows the most dick in any of them. Like, we got fellatio in season 2, full on fellatio. This one, there's a guy standing as she walks into the shower with all the gold cape people. I figured that was gonna happen. It's like every time we turn around, it's that. It's like, what the hell?
You
I
guys
mean,
all watched the original Game of Thrones, right?
They whip
Yes.
back the curtain. They whip back the curtain, and the dude's getting full on fellatio in the 2nd season. Never happened in Game of Thrones, but it happened in the House of Dragons.
So what are we doing on set today? You're getting head. What?
Fluffer. Ugh. It's like,
I don't know. I feel like we saw more relations than we saw Dick in Game of Thrones versus House of Dragons. So I'll take one over the other.
Seen
it's just like,
Stardust.
we had a whole making out lesbian relationship starting at the end of last season, and nothing became of that one. But here's another penis for you to look at tonight. Meanwhile, this guy's shitting in the woods. Let's go watch that one too, as he holds the men up so it smells better.
Oh my god.
It's like we showed enough women in Game of Thrones. Now we need to show all men, and to each their own. But damn,
It hurts to laugh. Holy shit! How?
I will say the SA scenes in this one was kind of weird. Not the creepiest, but weird.
Yeah. So, as Rhaenyra and Daemon fly to King's Landing, Alicent and Helena tell the walls guards to stand down and let Rhaenyra approach, which they end up doing. But while this is all happening, it's only happening because Aemond is not there. Him and
Yes,
Vhagar.
this universe had Richard Madden in it.
What?
Are you not reading our chat?
I don't have anything in the chat.
Neither do I.
It's in our Facebook chat.
Oh, Facebook. I don't have Facebook up.
Like what?
I have the YouTube channel up, but I don't have Facebook up.
Oh, what's up, Mike? Avatar, Netflix, Last
Yes.
Airbender. When you catch up, AJ, need a review. Probably all 3 seasons. Can use me and Brandon to help review. Absolutely. Did this universe have an actor?
Richard Madden. He played the eldest Stark brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say he played King Stark that gets killed in the Red Wedding.
Yes.
Oops. Well, he did.
Yeah. Hey, I
Um,
saw an interesting thing about. I don't know. We're on way all over like we always are. But have you ever seen the video or the trend that shows at the very first episode of Game of Thrones when Robert comes into Winterfell? That everyone that he touches in the
Yes.
show,
Whoa. And it's yes.
every
everyone
single
that-
one of the Stark family that he touches are ones that die, and he doesn't touch Graham and he doesn't touch Jon Snow or the 2 girls,
Yep.
but he touches or hugs every one of them, and every single one of them that he touches dies. I
Mhm.
thought that was pretty cool. I'd never even thought of that, and I went back
Yeah.
and watched, and I'm like, he cursed he literally cursed them all by touching them. It was pretty cool. It was a pretty good connection, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Leave
Not
it
to
to the
mention-
internet to find something out.
Did you see I sent you a TikTok. Did you watch the TikTok I sent you there, Margarita Man? The one where it shows like the first part of House of Dragons is literally Shrek with the dragon.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
That was great. I'm like, all right, I'm more intrigued now. Let's see what happens next.
Let's watch Shrek again.
oh. I'm looking for the ash dragons. Are there ash dragons in this show?
Is there a donkey that fucked a dragon?
I'm looking for the waffles.
So AJ, if you've never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, highly recommend watching it.
I'm halfway through the
actually-
first season.
I'm actually in the middle of watching season 2 of the live action because that's now out.
Probably along
That's
with
what they're
Mike.
watching.
Yeah, I think that's what they're
That's what they were watching.
Yeah.
Anyhow, let's go.
Continuing. Aemond arrives to Harrenhal and torches the place. And takes heads. Are you surprised that he decided to kill everybody there? Because I kind of am. I thought he was just going to take the place and this is my place now. Screw Aemond. Or Daemon. I can't believe he went and killed everybody, but he is fatally wounded here too.
So I was not surprised that he killed everyone. And part of the reason I'm not surprised that he killed everyone is because he's Aemond and he doesn't know how to use his brain.
He's Brock Lesnar. All the power, no brain.
He's
God.
brute strength, and that's about it.
God give me strength, forget to give me brain.
But I mean, his brother's not much better. His brother literally doesn't use his brain.
I don't know if you guys know this, but in inbreeding, they all lose brain cells as long as it keeps going on. So I'm not shocked at this situation.
Well,
I mean, they made this one half blind because he got hit in the eye. They normally do go blind.
hmm.
I'm keeping that comment to myself. I will text you later because it is really bad. But he passes out in front of the witch. Do you think the witch is going to?
Well, wasn't she denied by Damon to go to leave there? I feel like she's gonna. Yeah, I feel like that's the perfect match. The witch and the dickhead. I mean,
Well,
it
Damon's
works.
a dickhead too.
Yeah, but he's a lovable dickhead in some ways.
So he's you.
Well, if I'm lovable, I'm lovable. What can I say?
The teddy bear's an asshole.
Oh.
Oh shit. So
Gonna keep my comment to myself.
man, it seems like we're doing that a lot tonight. Shit. We're
But
near.
I missed where he got wounded. I'm sorry. I was racing and watching. I saw him kill everybody, but who wounded him?
The guy,
Yeah.
the guy that was helping his father before he got killed, his
He
brother
stabbed him in the back?
The brother got offed, and as the brother was getting offed, he ran up behind him and just shanked him in the back
Okay.
underneath
okay.
his back plate.
Yeah, I saw where it was. I just missed
Okay.
it. I saw everything happening, and,
And
it was
then
all going to
then
bed.
then Aemon turns around, punches him in the face, and says,
Yeah,
"Take that, loser!"
Aemond.
And then stumbles, falls, and passes out right in front of D.
Mhm.
So now
Yep.
Rhaenyra arrives to King's Landing, and the guards within the castle attack. Daemon takes out the situation, and everything is going great until they get to the throne room, where the whole kings and queens guard stops them, and just as they become surrounded, we find out that it's the White Cloaks, and apparently they're still very on Daemon's side and Rhaenyra's side. Without a fight, just nope, we're done. Take them away. That was probably the easiest insurrection ever that I've seen, and she didn't even have to swing her sword yet.
I still like what they found in the dungeon.
Oh my god, I can't believe what they found
Down
in the
in the
dungeon.
dungeon.
And
down
I
in
don't
the
know if Ryan
dungeon.
heard me, but I saw the back of Otto Hightower's head, and I'm like, oh, it's dead. It's dude. It's the dude. The
I-
dude.
I said it
Silverfall.
too.
And then AJ goes, I hope that's not her dad. And
Yeah.
it was.
Well, no, I said watch it be Otto right as he's laughing in the dungeon.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
she wants Aegon, but he's fleeing with Laris. But bring in Otto Hightower
Mhm.
as prisoner. I can't believe that Aemond imprisoned Otto Hightower.
I'm not shocked.
What was he gonna do? He has no title. He's gonna go back to Hightower.
Otto probably still has a lot of allies. Can't kill
Oh,
him.
so he was a political prisoner at that point.
He was a political.
Mhm.
It was political. It wasn't.
Do you think Allison knew that he was thrown in the dungeons?
No.
No, because I think the look on her face, what happens later, was more of both, that's my dad, and oh no.
So since we've kind of spoiled it already,
Sorry.
Daemon tells Rhaenyra to use Otto in place for Aegon.
Mhm.
And while Otto completely understands the situation, because he basically says it, please let Daemon do it. I don't want a hack job, and I want it over quickly. To the point where Daemon's like, take my sword, honey. Swing away. And the conflict on her face was absolutely amazing. She knows what she has to do. She doesn't want to kill Otto, but knows she has to kill Otto. This does not mean Aegon is off the hook. This is just for her to take the seat of the throne.
Yeah.
And strike one. He gets a nice lashing across his back, but then comes back right away after the and just chops his head off. At that point, Daemon grabs the sword out of her hands and says, da-da-da-da-da-da. There goes oh crap, Lord Jasper's head.
Mhm.
And everybody is shocked. Everybody's completely, holy crap, where is this going? Didn't completely expect this at all. Rhaenyra now goes to sit up on the throne. And who gets captured? Alicent and Helena.
Mhm.
Brought into the throne room. And she sees her father just laying there. Stunned. While she was giving Aegon or Aemond to Rhaenyra so she could take the throne back, her father was not on that list. Does this now go from it's over, which we all know the answer to this, how does it escalate from here? Because we do not watch coming next on House of the Dragon. We shut it off just as the credits hit. We know nothing, Jon Snow.
but I drink and I know things.
Yep.
I think first off, I think she knew deep down she had to do the beheading to prove a point.
Do you
If
think
she's
her?
gonna if she's gonna take the throne of queen, she had to do the beheading.
Do you think her reaction to doing it faults her in the eyes of her people?
No, I think if she'd have handed the sword back to Demon, it would have definitely screwed up things for her, because it shows she's not capable of making tough decisions. I'm not really faulting her for the first miss shot. It's not like she's ever done it before. So, I mean, you don't get a practice swing. So, and it almost looked like she hit the same spot twice. So, but if she would have hit the first time and not killed him, and then Damon would have stepped in and took the sword and did it, it would have made her look super weak. So, her completing it was smart. And then Damon turning around and just taking Jasper's head off with one swipe showed that she has reinforcement. Like,
Yeah.
you don't think she's strong enough? I got her back, and look what I can do.
Emma Darcy, her face throughout this whole thing, phenomenal with Rhaenyra.
Her acting through this whole episode is her best episode. We
But
saw so many different levels of her acting ability in this episode that it was pretty amazing if you sit back and watch it again.
and while I agree with you, I do feel like everybody there, seeing how she was reacting to having to do her duty, basically, her crying, the snot coming out of her nose. I feel like that could be held against her in future episodes where they would still consider her not a strong leader. She's a leader on the throne giving orders and not with her fists.
I disagree.
Yeah, I would
feel
disagree
like-
with you as well.
I feel like that makes her an even better leader because her and Otto have history. It's not just
Technically, it's what her step grandfather.
yeah, I mean, yeah. It was at times bad history, but there was also good history there. And so she's thinking of all those memories, who he was, the man he became, and she's taking her first life. I say first life, but she's decapitating a man. I don't think that's going to be held against her because it shows that she is conflicted but follows through on the decision no matter the emotional turmoil she's in. And I think that makes the difference.
Exactly. That would be my point as well.
Okay. What do you think Otto... trying to phrase this correctly. Why was Otto basically so okay with what Rhaenyra was doing?
Because he understood the process. He's been involved with kings and queens long enough that he knows that he had to be the sacrificial lamb in this situation. Not to mention, I think he was just really just tired and really just...
He's over it.
Yeah.
His word. Did you hear what he said before the first swing came down?
No.
If your father could see what all this is...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, she told him to shut up before she swung the sword.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was...
The problem is if her father was still alive to see this wouldn't be happening.
Fair point.
Her butt would be on the throne, and this war would never have occurred.
What do you think's going through Allison's head now?
Not
a sword?
Honestly, I think she's trying to figure out how they got from point A to point B, because I don't think she realized that her father was in the dungeon. And I think not only realizing that her father was there and seeing his head on the floor, it's okay, well, how did we get there?
Exactly. Yeah.
And
the look of despair on her face, the shock on her face, wasn't just because her dad's head on the floor. It was more of, how did he get here, and how is his head and his body not together anymore?
Yeah.
So this brings me to something we don't know. The episode stops there.
Hmm.
What is the next move for Rhaenyra? What is Alicent's next move? Because they're there. Everybody is with Rhaenyra at this point. While Alicent and Helena is the actual sitting queen. What is next?
Allison's going to try to get her family off of King's Landing.
I really think they're gonna have a couple nights in the dungeon till Aemon gets back.
I
I
think the
don't know
Green
that they'll-
Party has the Green have to reorganize
Yeah,
one way or shape or another.
I don't know that Alicent and Helena would spend nights in the dungeon. They might spend confinement in their quarters. But I know that Alicent will try to figure out how to get both of them off of King's Landing.
You don't think there's gonna be any revenge from Alicent to Rhaenyra?
She has no power to do so.
There
She gave up.
there still might be people there that are.
Yeah, but now you have the gold. Was it the gold cloth? Are now with them with Rain or
But-
she doesn't have the power or the numbers to do anything.
Yeah.
She has no
She-
reason to either.
She
Yeah.
basically gave it all up to leave this time, and it
Yeah.
backfired on her.
But not only that, she really has no reason to, because her father is no longer involved in any political decision.
It's still her father though.
That might be, but she also recognizes that he's part of the problem. She will sit there and defend him until
Wasn't she part of the ones that got him to drop the hand title? It's like, wasn't
Mhm.
it her plan to get him to drop the title?
I believe she was part
I
of
still
it. Yeah.
think
Trying
it
to
doesn't
remember.
matter. I still think Alicent's gonna do everything in her power to now usurp again.
And
Rha-
you say that
Rhaenyra.
you say they have Rhaenyra, and then you have the other one who is the City Queen. I don't think she really cares to be queen or to be in charge of anything.
No, and she has said that.
Yeah, so I don't think you're gonna get a challenge out of that whole thing.
No.
I just don't
At
know
this
where
point-
we're gonna start next week's episode because
At this point, Allison's concern is Helena and the grandchild. That is her concern. Keeping them safe and getting them to safety. And we've seen that through the last 2 episodes. So I don't know. I'm just waiting for a really good Damon versus Aemon fight.
You got to think about this the way we
you,
know.
you don't
we-
want that yet because if I actually know what happens in that fight.
I
we
know what
know
happens
what-
in that fight too.
I don't, so shut up. We know what the conclusion of this whole thing is. So now we're at the point now where Rihanna or not I can't say people's names anymore. But she's now at the top. She's sitting on the throne.
Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra. It's now time for how long we know that her reign is only like 6 months long. So now it's time to where does the tables turn and her whole thing starts to crumble. Yes, losing her kids is the start of her family crumbling, but where does her queendom, so to speak, start to crumble? It has to start turning before too long.
I didn't
Well-
realize her reign was that short.
Her reign is that short. We also know how she dies.
That's what I mean. We know what the end goal of the end of this show is. We know what the downfall is. She's at the highest of highs now. She's sitting on the throne. And we know there's only a 6-month reign. So she's got to do something pretty quick that is very drastic that people don't like and cause the rebellion.
So is this the final season?
No.
No, I think we get one more.
I think they've
So they
plotted
continue.
for 4 seasons.
They continue with her possibly not as the main character.
I believe the end of the 6 months is when Dance of Dragons technically ends. But there's a lot that happens in her reign.
She's not the Mad Queen, is she?
No.
No.
There's the Mad King.
That's what I
Yeah,
was trying to figure out. I was like, it's not.
No, the title of Mad Queen was kind of given that was where Daenerys was headed.
Yes.
She was headed to become the Mad Queen, and then John. That's why John killed her.
Hmm.
Let's have
Before
sex and
she
then.
became mad. I keep seeing the Saturday Night Live snippet of them too. When Kit Harington is the host of Saturday Night Live, and Emilia Clarke's in the audience, and she's like, "Hey, do you remember that scene in Game of Thrones where we had sex? Or do you remember when we had sex on Game of Thrones? Did you know they filmed that?"
Hmm. Yeah.
It's just great, but
Um.
no, it's just funny how it was the polar opposite episodes from week 1 to week 2
Yeah,
with everything. Like literally last week, you're like, "Is this really where we're headed?"
which is wild
And
because
then
everybody
this
seemed to
week
have
was
liked
like,
everybody last week's
"Whoa!"
episode. I was really shocked listening to a couple reviews that people really enjoyed last week's episode.
See, the reviews I watched, they were kind of on path with us, where it was just confusing.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Everyone's
happy
gonna
we
have-
watch different people.
Yeah.
I did
That makes-
see where last week they were talking about, and I totally missed. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but there's this scene with the guy, above with the antlers. Apparently, is of the. It's supposed to be related to the woodsman people from
Yeah.
actual Game of Thrones. I totally missed that when we watched it, and I saw it back on a review clip.
Yeah, I tapped 2 in a colorless to play Woodland Creature.
So
So it'll be interesting to see. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of setup.
Yeah,
So we're gonna get some action scenes, but I think we're gonna get some setup.
I think we're gonna possibly have a come down episode next week.
well, keep in mind we only have 8 episodes, so we'll probably get 2 good come down, reorganized episodes
Mhm.
for the last 2 or 3 big episodes, because we're gonna get a couple big ones at the end.
Yeah. So
And-
that's why I said I think we're gonna get some setup for a little bit. We might get a couple of good fights in there, but I think it's gonna be like
One thing
Mostly-
one thing I took from this episode that is really an interesting thought. This episode proves that House of Dragons doesn't have to have big fighting scenes with dragons to be a good episode. This was a
Yes.
really good episode with no dragon fights.
hmm
So
I agree with that. Granted, there were no dragon fights, but there was the presence of dragons was definitely felt for a lot of people. It got
Well,
hot.
they're everywhere.
How do you like your toaster strudel?
I want to go on a dragon now.
I'm good.
I'd like it to be my pet.
I'd rather make waffles.
You gonna call it Toothless too?
No. I'm gonna call it Donkey Jr.
Uh,
I'm all alone.
I was gonna cook me waffles.
everybody, what were your thoughts on episode 2, Queen's Landing of House of the Dragon? Ooh, sorry about that. Margarita just came through. Yeah,
I had some garage beer while watching the episode, so I'm
and
good.
while Spencer was kicking your ass.
Well, I mean, not all of us have grip packs.
But I thought it was really good. Probably one of my favorites.
Hey,
of
I asked him out front. I asked him if he had to turn it off so he could do burnouts. That way the wheels were spinning.
this is probably one of my favorites of House of the Dragon, by almost a clear lot. Probably within the top 2 or 3. But let's hear your thoughts in the comments below. I know YouTube will probably get rid of this in about a month. So if you, not YouTube, Facebook will probably get rid of the episode in about a month because we still have a 30-day deletion with them. So if you want to give us your thoughts in the comments, go over to our YouTube page. But yeah,
If you want to tell AJ how you like your coffee, that'd be kind of fun too.
black with 2 sugars.
So we got what else? What do we got from nerds on tap for nerds this week?
Well,
Better too.
Well, Tuesday we have the Wrestling with Nerds covering Night of Champions and NXT and the fallout
Raw.
from Raw. Thursday, Predator 2. It's okay, Susie. We're stopping it at Predator 2. It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, but after Predator 2, you have nothing for. Then it just goes straight to Predator versus Alien.
I think she wants to get to.
I
Monk-
wanna
I
get-
don't. I don't disagree with her. If you'd have seen my excitement inside my truck watching you guys on Thursday, I tried so hard to get back in time. I was doing extra work, and then we went and picked up dinner, and I looked to see what time it was, and he sent out the Discord or the Zoom link, and I'm like, damn it. Lonnie's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I wanted to get home and get on for Predator, and I'm not gonna make it. And then I'm typing away in the chat, and shithead there's not even reading my messages for like 20 minutes. And I'm like trying to help with answer questions, and he won't look at them.
He finally did look at them.
I know, but yes,
it's better if you're here.
This is I know, but yes, Predator is the only only Arnold movie that has a sequel that Arnold is not in.
But yeah, after
By the way,
Predator
I got that trivia fact from Ryan.
Also, Predator 2 is completely different. It's actually in New York City or LA, not in the jungle.
So after Predator 2, the
We're
follow.
going to. Oh well, we should do at least one Predator versus Alien movie, but
There's only one.
No, there's two.
yeah.
There's
But we're gonna jump
Alien
over.
versus Predator, and there's Alien versus Predator Requiem.
We're gonna go over to Planet
They
of the
said
Apes
rectum.
because I really want to do Planet of the Apes.
Well,
Yes.
how about we do this? Predator 2 is gonna be July 2nd, my brother's birthday.
Yes.
AVP, we'll do the first AVP on the 9th.
The first AVP movie is actually very, very good. It's probably one of my favorite ones of both movies.
And then we have Con the following week, so we'll come back on July 23rd to do Planet of the Apes.
No.
As you said it on Thursday, to do the fresh ones is all we're doing.
Yes.
The fucking wrong. And then I love Susie gets on. He's like, it's the words you chose, like fresh.
So what's the no
Con review.
at Con?
You know I'm not there on Monday, right?
Yeah, but you're there Sunday night.
Okay. Just making sure.
Keep in mind we were supposed to do the kind of same thing
I'm
for
ready.
when we did. Oh, I'm glad he's ready for you because when we were supposed to do the same thing for the weekend at WrestleMania, none of that ever happened.
We had the technology, we just chose not to
We-
do it.
We had the technology. We were just so damn tired. We said, "The hell with it."
I packed
my God.
everything. You brought the laptop.
Well,
I had the
now that this
laptop and
whole-
everything. I was like, "We're gonna go back to the hotel and record, right?" It was like, "Yeah, we got back to the hotel." I was like,
Well, now that we've taken a complete left turn at Albuquerque, we will see everyone on
Left turn.
Tuesday for something and Thursday for Predator 2. I wasn't paying attention.
the
Tuesday
best
doesn't
part of
apply to
this.
me.
The best part of this is we're wrapping up, and neither one of us really made fun of you today, Baldy.
Okay, bye everybody. Good night.